Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me, your homegirl Ladosha Wright, coming to you with a wonderful, helpful, and hopefully informative video about damaged ends. I know some of you are like, I've been waiting on you, Key Lolo, to talk about these damaged ends because my ends are looking fried, dyed, and laid to the side. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to tell you what you can do about those damaged ends. Now, some of you are actually new to my platform, so you're probably wondering, who are you? Well, I am the actual hairstylist who cares. I have 22 years of experience. I specialize in trichology. I'm also a Pelusi certified master colorist, and I am here to help you today to understand your hair. And if you are returning, then welcome back as we talk about those frayed ends. Help me with my hair, Ladosha. The ends of my hair are so frayed. Some of you are like, help me with my hair, Ladosha. My ends are fried. And then we have some other people who are like, help me with my hair, Ladosha. My ends are frazzled. Now, when your ends are messed up, I know. You like, let me get a protective style. Let me put a wig on. Maybe I should just cut it off. I don't know what to do. I'm going to tell you guys what to do. I'm going to ask you guys, better yet, please never, ever give up on your hair. Now, I know the ends are looking really bad and you're just really not feeling it, but I'm telling you, by the time you get through all of this content, this video is content heavy. I'm telling you, never fear. Why? Say it with me. You can read. Hair help is here. This is why I do these videos. This is why I'm here. Now, I know what you are about to see. It may make you feel like, Kilolo, no, she didn't. Just cut it off. Remember, be kind online. So on my platform, that's right, guys, this is a no hair shaming platform. So be kind online. Also, right now, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Any questions, just drop it in the comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So let's hop right into the video. Remember, this is content heavy, and we're going to talk about damaged ends. But first, we're going to let another cosmetologist give us and show us her perspective, her take on introducing what to do about damaged ends.
It's straight.
That's fine.
Now, as your hair grows, I will eventually cut it into that shape, okay? And we'll try to keep your legs nice and straight. If you can. There you go. That keeps your spine nice and straight for me.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where she was going with it, but what you gotta understand, guys, is that every single cosmetologist and barber, they have their own method to the madness, including me. So, with that being said, it is very imperative that you not limit yourself to watching videos on YouTube or pictures on Instagram or posts on Pinterest. Instead, you want to definitely look at the videos, look at the images on all the other social media platforms, but you also know what I want you guys to look at? That's right, reviews. Be sure to go online to see what people are writing about your potential or maybe even your current hairstylist, because when people take the time to write stuff out, that really speaks in volume, and it takes the credibility of the technician to another level, okay? But in her video, she was explaining that the customer had not been to a hair salon in 5 years, so she wanted to introduce her, graduate her into getting her hair cut. Now, as a cosmetologist specializing in trichology, I see a lot of this. So you're going to see this image be repeated throughout this video because I want to show you in the other video about long hair, we talked about loss of lipids. So when you look to the left of the screen, the right of the screen, you can see what I call hair atrophy, where the hair is wasting away because the lipids are gone from the hair. This comes from not only improperly cutting the hair, like you saw in the video when she combed it down, but also from not treating the hair. So let's see how her customer responded to the results.
What? Doesn't it feel better?
I won't know until I can shake it and everything.
I can't stand you. I bet clients gonna be so mad at me. Who's so mad?
About what?
About cutting their hair.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay.
I used to be so mad. Oh, that's not bad.
See? Yes, shoulders. Yes, hit him with the shoulders. Hit him with the shoulders. Yes, see? I tell you all the time, like, it's never that bad. I'm tripping.
Now, at the end of the day, she shook her little shoulders and she did a little shimmy shake, and she was very, very happy. And that is what it is all about. But again, I want to caution you guys to be very careful that the comb down technique and cutting straight across is just the intro. That is what these stylists are saying to the customers, is that we want to make you feel comfortable. But I, specializing in trichology, I actually analyze and go throughout the hair and explain to them what's going to take place, and we call that like an actual forecast. Now remember, hair cutting is just one part, but when you're concerned about frayed ends, you're concerned about frazzled ends, you're concerned about split ends, then I'm telling you right now, this product right here by Bonacure is called Sealed Ends. This is a product that is specifically formulated to help protect the hair before, during, and after. Now, it is a very, very rich treatment, and it is not for every single person. Please let your cosmetologist navigate you through the process of how to use this product. So I use it at the hair salon. It is not for every single customer, but sometimes I have customers who haven't been in a while, like the young lady sitting in my chair, and she needed the Bonacure. So I'm using the Bonacure to prep her hair before I cut it. Remember, cutting the hair is just one aspect. It's really, really, really important that you treat the ends of your hair. The regrowth is stronger. The mid shaft is a little bit weaker. The ends are very weak. So Bonacure is going to help out. So here you can see in this video, the ends of her hair look nice and taut and smooth. And that is the purpose of the Bonacure, to actually strengthen the hair. So here is another video with a customer who is getting her hair cut. And as you can see in the caption, the stylist is saying she is not scissor happy. And I'm going to repeat this video towards the end. And she's explaining to the customer, I need to go throughout your hair and cut it. But what I want to do right now is to gain your confidence. So sometimes when we look at different techniques from different hairstylists, what you guys have to understand is that gaining your confidence is priority one. And we want to do everything we can to make you feel comfortable. So this lovely technician, really went above and beyond to make the customer feel comfortable. But she also let her know, listen here, homegirl, I'm going to have to go throughout your hair and cut it properly, but I want to make you feel comfortable. Why? Because I'm not a scissor happy stylist, okay? So we need to give it up for her, okay? That's a wonderful technique. So again, we want you guys to be careful. Be careful with combing the hair straight down, because those fried ends will get overlooked, and then you'll be confused as to why you are losing your hair, and why you're losing your length. What's going on? So did you know that friction creates heat? So here's a technique where she's got the wrong comb, the wrong technique, creating friction by taking that small comb and rubbing it, thus compromising the ends of her hair. Furthermore, her technique with flat ironing, the hairline has a tendency to be a lot more fragile, so I don't think that's the best technique. And then also, you got to understand the hair wasn't prepped properly to be flat ironed. So here is the proper way to silk press or flat iron the hair, and that is you want to smooth the hair out properly before you even begin to flat iron it. You definitely want to prep the hair with a thermal protectant. The chase method is the most preferred and highly recommended technique when you're talking about silk pressing because you can guide the hair as well as the heat. Also, when you're talking about fried ends, you're talking a lot about dehydration. So please be sure to drink lots and lots of water. As a matter of fact, I hope you are drinking some water as you're watching this video because I am. Another culprit to fried, frazzled, and frayed ends is dirty hair. So please, guys, wash your hair in an organized fashion. Do not wait too long. The longer you go without shampooing your hair, Houston, yes, I'm trying to tell y'all gonna have some problems out here. Y'all ain't gonna understand what's going on with the ends of your hair, why you ain't getting no length. But I'm telling you, I got you. All right. So again, are you ready? You ready to see some more of what's happening when you don't take care of those ends? Now remember, never fear because Hair Help is here and we're all about offering you somewhat solutions. So here is another guest. Now, she is really afraid of getting her hair cut. And so I'm merely going through the hair and I'm explaining to her what's going on. Because a concern that women have a lot is, why has my hair been the same length for the past 5 years? Because of this. So she was going to another salon who was doing that comb down method where they snipped the ends and would not go underneath because the customer is afraid. Well, I have you to know that a haircut is to your hair what a fingernail file is to your fingernails. That's right. A fingernail file's sole purpose is to buff those nails to keep them from what? Splitting. And then there's the proper technique to file the nails, which also applies to the hair. So this is what happened to the hair when it does not get cut and treated in an organized fashion, just like your fingernails. So when she's concerned about the performance of her hair, now she knows why the hair won't perform. When she's concerned about why she's not seeing the length, now she understands my hair is growing, but I'm losing my length because I'm not taking care of it. So the performance is not the best, but what I say, if you got some hair on your head, you're doing something right, all right? You just got to be more careful. Licensed professionals who are hair care experts. We do creative things to make you feel comfortable, but we also caution you. You've got to understand what's looming, what's lurking beneath when you pity pat and you just kind of fragment your hair care. You must have the right products, the right tools, and the right techniques to prevent this type of a hair condition from taking place. Your hair cut in this manner will only result eventually in significant hair loss. So again, the technique is what the stylists use to help the customer feel comfortable. But this is what we see, hair care experts, when customers continue to hold on to that technique. The lipids the loss of lipids is a natural process. If you look to the right of your screen, you can visually see the loss of lipids and you see the loss of length that comes from a combination of what? Just cutting the hair and not treating The ends of the hair need specific products that are formulated to fortify, strengthen, revitalize, and protect. Why? Because the ends of the hair naturally loses lipids. I don't care how much you cut the ends, they will fray very easily. They're losing lipids. Why? Because the hair is old. So you have to be very careful. I know what you're thinking. I don't want to seem persnickety. I don't want to seem stuck up. Well, if you don't, then you're going to get a stylist like this. Ooh, no, Gina, no. Roll comb. It definitely, this technique will make you really feel like your ends are bad and you're going to really want to shell out the money. The technique around the hairline is way too aggressive. So here's a customer who has some issues just like the other model in the previous video. I am going to press her hair out to get a better understanding of what's going on, and then that way I can do an effective forecast. I can tell her this is what we're going to be doing from month to month, and this is how we're going to ensure that as your hair grows out, you'll keep your length. But first, let me get the hair all the way smoothed out so that I can see and gain a clear understanding of the fabric. In the video before, there's no way. The ends were just not smooth properly. So here, the hair is prepped for the silk press. And now I'll know exactly what needs to be cut and how I need to cut it and what I need to use on it. So for her hair, I use the Wright oil. And so here is what her hair looks like. And now we can begin a forecast of what her hair cuts, her hair coloring, all of that is going to look like throughout the rest of the year. And as the hair grows, we're going to adjust it. I know what you're saying. I'm confused. So are you saying that if I don't cut my hair, my ends are going to be all messed up? Not necessarily. What I'm saying is if the hair isn't cut properly, and depending on how long you want your hair to grow, then yeah, you're going to have some issues. Some people, they don't care about the ends. I'm cool with that. You want to know why? Because I'm the hairstylist who cares. We're going to continue to examine a little bit more into how to achieve this longer hair by looking at these videos. And again, in this video, this is her technique to help the customer feel comfortable. I'm just pointing out that what the stylist is saying, I can do this because I know you haven't been here in about 5 years. But if we continue to cut your hair like that forever, this is what your ends are going to look like. Behind your ears, your hair is just going to be broken off, and then you won't see the length. So you have to let your hair do the talking, because it is important that there is a right way to cut the hair. So we're going to listen up to my peeps from the Morrocco Method explain lunar hair cutting.
Also, know that you can get your own free, regionally tailored copy of the Lunar Hair Chart on our website. A physical copy does come also in our blunt snip haircutting kit. So let's get into the lunar hair chart. For centuries, humans have followed the moon cycles to determine when to plant and harvest crops. Planting during a particular lunar cycle determines what the crop will yield and often how much it will yield. This same practice can be applied to your hair. It's called lunar hair care. The lunar chart displays the optimal dates each month for cutting your hair based on your specific hair goal. For a better understanding of the history behind the lunar hair chart, consider this. Some of the oldest calendars and their time measurements have been based on the lunar cycle, the waning and waxing of.
That's right. Are you guys ready? I'm telling you right now, I have been a fan of Lunar hair cutting for 22 years. I began my career following the Morocco Method long before we had YouTube channel. So again, this is what long hair looks like. The loss of lipids. It's time to get the hair shaped up. The full moon just came through, waxing. And remember, the lunar hair chart, it has different phases so that you can achieve goals in different areas, okay? So instead of using Bonicure, I'm going to use my amethyst oil. And yes, I'm going to put everything in the description below. And the nail polish is the Wright Polish shameless plug, okay? So what I'm going to do is use the amethyst oil. This is a part of my hair care line to kind of, lay down the little frayed, fibers. And now I'm going to put this throughout her hair. And of course, remember, you got to do what? Comb it through. The right products, the right tools, and the right technique. So here we are going to do a precision cut. Now, remember, every stylist, every barber has their own technique, their own method. You want to make sure that you're getting that consultation to understand what they are doing, why they are doing it, how often you need to come back, how much you need to pay for it, and how do you care for the hair in between. So as you can see, I actually go throughout the hair because I don't want this to happen. This right here is the stylist who's like, well, she don't want to get it cut. Let me tell you guys, I would definitely have a serious conversation with her because this is what... Danger! All right, come on, Mr. Cole. Been so long. Okay, yeah. So been so long since she had them ends cut, and so that hair began to break off. Now I don't want to see that in the salon. I want to help everybody take care of their hair. Now, if you noticed in the Morocco Method's lunar hair care practice, they send you shears to cut your own hair. Do I teach my customers how to cut their own hair? You darn tootin', I sure do. Now, everybody don't want to come to a hair salon, you know what I'm saying? So, this guest that you're looking at in the video is the same model that I used in the long hair video. So this is the same footage. She's been coming to me for about 22 years, and she did not always want very long hair. It was only in the past, 6 years that she decided she wanted to, see how long can it go. And so this is how long it can go. And let's listen up to another stylist about cutting hair.
So here I am assessing how much I can actually cut off without sending my customer home in tears. So here I go, trying to be like them Instagram hairstylists with those one across haircuts. But of course, I'm going to refine it later.
I like her because she's saying, hey, this is what they talk about on Instagram, but in real life, this is what they don't tell you at the hair salon. You guys got to be careful watching all that stuff on those social media platforms. Now, my platform is about kicking the ballistics, and I'm keeping it 100. So this is a precision cut where I'm going throughout her entire head of hair. You want to know why I'm doing this? Because just like the model said, she was going to go back through and make sure she cut that hair properly. That's because all of the hair fibers do not grow at the same rate. So the hair at the top of her head is not as long as the hair below the high point on her head. So I have to go through and cut that hair properly. And as you can see, the lipids are lost. The lipids are gone and the ends need to be snipped. Now, some people might say, I would cut more, I would cut less. You can have a recommendation as a cosmetologist to what you think your customer needs, but ultimately, it is up to them. So, it's a working relationship. So we cut our hair every 3 months. Every other month. And yes, we do use the Lunar hair care. We use the Rev Air. And you have to admit, I mean, her hair is absolutely phenomenal. She doesn't have the thickest head of hair. Her hair type is medium, which means it's not too strong, it's not too weak. Her density is medium. She doesn't have a really thick, dense head of hair. And her texture is afro wavy, and that's considered normal. We do not do hair mapping on my platform because it's not scientifically or biologically sound. But anywho, this is what's up. So this is how her hair looked before. And again, you know, that's what long hair does. It loses lipids. But if you take care of it, not just limiting it to a haircut, but also hair care, I promise you guys, you're going to be happy with your hair, whether it's down your back, to your shoulders, or to your ears. You too can have beautiful hair. Just remember, right products, right tools, right technique. All right. Okay, guys, I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and share the content. Somebody might need some help with the ends of their hair. My book, Curly Hair Adventures, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, as well as, that's right, guys, the Wright hair care products. They are available at my Amazon store. You can also check out my wonderful, wonderful line of nail polish. That's right. We're talking about the Wright Polish, the Prime collection. I have an array of 12 beautiful colors. And again, all you have to do is shop on Amazon. You can get the Wright combs by visiting who? myrever.com. You can also check out my podcast at What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon. Come on and get that free hair and scalp journal. Just email me at ladoshaw@yahoo.com, and I guarantee you, I got you, boo. I got you. You don't have to have the book, but you know, if you got it, you got it, okay? Also, don't forget to check me out at the Textures exhibit. That's right, I am in the Digital Green Book Project, and you just have to visit the Kent State University Museum in Kent, Ohio. And let me just tell you, the Digital Green Book Project is small compared to the massive amount of art that is in that exhibit. I promise you, on everything I own, you will not regret going to visit the Textures exhibit, the history and art of black hair. Also, if you want to see some corny, quirky videos by Kilolo, that's right, guys. Follow me on over to TikTok. I kind of got it going on TikTok. That's right. My goofy, corny videos, all my Jerry curl videos are specifically on TikTok. So if you want to see me rock a Jerry curl, a carefree curl, and a leisure curl, a wave nouveau, I got you faded. Just check me out on TikTok. And of course, that is up under Ladosha Wright. So come on and check me out. You can also follow me on all of the other social media platforms. Every single thing is at Ladosha Wright. As a matter of fact, I tell everybody, you can just Google me. You'll find everything about me except what? My baby daddy. Okay? You know what I say when I'm always signing out, right? A whole lot of peace, a whole lot of love, and a whole lot of hair. But if you ain't got no hair, don't want no hair, can't stand hair, but you still like watching hair porn? Girl, boy, don't worry about it. Just rub your beautiful bald head. Come on, y'all, say it with me. Why? Because bald heads are beautiful too. Bye.